What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Queen Kimmy from Kimmy_Queen of Hearts. First thing I'm going to do is apologize. I'm a little bit congested, but hopefully you can still fully understand me. So, this video is going to be different. I know most of the videos I've been painting has been about diamond painting, but depending on how long you may have been following me or whether you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I changed my name. My name used to be on Instagram Queen Kimmy Hearts Planning. And the reason why is because to me that's kind of where my crafting journey began. I basically have always used pen and paper. Never really got into planners until I got older, but I'm a list person. I have to write stuff down so I can scratch it off the list that has been done. But I am here today to show you some of my other crafts, and I have some products to show as well. All of the products that I show to you, they're bought with my own money. This video is not sponsored, and so I wanted to start off showing planning. So this is not the original case that this planner came in. I actually ripped it off the spine because it's in a B5 bound, notebook bound, and excuse me. So this is the first ever bleed proof planner. And when I say bleed proof, you can use Copics, Spectrum Noir, Chameleon, any type of alcohol marker or pen, and there's no shadowing. And let me show you what I mean. So this is just one of, excuse me, this is just one of my sample pages, just playing around, coloring in the items. So these are colored with Spectrum Noir, which is an alcohol marker. If you look on the back, no shadowing from the previous page. So let me show you some more that I actually colored that came out better. Okay, so by the way, if you see these stamps, these are stamps from the sassyclub.com. I'm also going to do a video kind of showing more stuff with those as well. So here's one of the planner layouts that I did. I use a stencil, and then all of these stamps are from the sassyclub.com, and then I color them in with both Copics and Spectrum Noir. So if you look at this red, white, and blue that's on here, this I actually colored myself, so I don't think it soaked through, but none of this shows anywhere on here. Here is another page that I created. Again, these stamps are from the sassyclub.com, and stencils. If you look, nothing bleeding through on the back here. So this is actually called Sassy Dots. It's from the sassyclub.com, and it is I'm sorry, not B5, it's a B6 notebook that's sold on there. This is the A5 inserts to the Sassy Planner. Here's my intro page, Queen Kimmy. And so this was another layout that I did. If you look and see here, these are also colored in alcohol markers. I believe these were colored with Spectrum Noir, but you see this, no bleeding on the back at all, no shadowing, no nothing. And this is my alcohol marker coloring, nothing on the back. So yeah, so that's where I started, was with planning. And then I joined a group for planners, and they came out with something called it was a card making swap, where basically you're assigned another person, you make a card and send it out to them. So I then got into card making. This is from Crafter's Companion, and if I open it up, oh, I opened it upside down. Let's try this again. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. And then when I open it up, this is a card that I made with a kit from Crafter's Companion. This here is a layered card. It's also called an easel card. The reason why is these hold it in place so that the card sits like this. But it says, wishing you a wonderful day. Here's another card that I made with items from Crafter's Companion. I believe this is called a tower card. If you look, happiness blooms from within. Live life in full bloom. So if you hang this up, it kind of pulls out like an accordion. And then it says, have a blooming, fabulous day with love and happiness. So this is another card that I made. And then this is where you can write your sentiment on the back for the card. And then I have just one more card here. And this is another card that I made using Crafter's Companion. This is what got me into diamond painting. This right here, this is partial, where you're just decorating a certain part of the card, but it is blank on the inside, so you can write your message, or I have stamps that you can stamp out. But yes, this is what started me off with diamond painting. When I saw how beautiful this one came out, I couldn't resist, and I started looking up diamond painting. So that's another one of my tasks, card making. Another obsession that I have is handwriting or hand lettering. Now I do have a bunch of handwriting and hand lettering books, and I'll probably do a separate spread showing all of them, but these are some of the ones that I have so far. I'll show you the books and then I'll go through and show you the pens. Excuse me. Okay, so this one, I actually got this from the Dollar Tree. Recently just got some Crayola markers, and it has the little drills in here. But this is one that kind of it says Crayolography, which is basically Crayola and calligraphy using Crayola markers. So this one costed more. This one I saw in a YouTube video, and they were talking about the creation of cursive writing. This is polishing your penmanship. You can look it up by Barbara Nickel. So what I love about this book is that it kind of gives you, hold on, let me see if I can get to the page. Yeah, look, it has you assess your hand. Look at my whole name. So they have you write down this in your normal script so you can take a look at your handwriting to see where you can make adjustments. So this goes into the page of the different people who develop different styles of handwriting. So look at this. It gives you examples that you can write on there. And then it has these drills for you to work on. This one actually came with a practice book as well, but that one's in my room. This actually came with a set of fountain pens that I bought. So it comes with, well, it just kind of gives you a brief description of what is what, and then here are the different fonts that it offers, but then it gives you this paper here to utilize. Let me zoom out, maybe you can see it better. So it gives you this paper to utilize. These are the lines you can use, and then this is just plain paper. And then in here are a bunch of different fonts you can try. Tips and tricks, all of those. But I bought a set of my manuscript pens, and it came with this book to use. So this one, I actually bought this from someone on, I believe this was on Facebook. Somebody was doing a D-stash, and I got these 2 books from her. So this goes over hand lettering. You can see I did some practicing in here. But this goes over the details, what tools you can use. So when you get further into it, look. So what I always do, like these are my little strokes, but what I always do is date it. So I can compare what I did compared to what I'm seeing. And if you get through this book, you will see that it actually has the full alphabet in there, including numbers, uppercase and lowercase, drill strokes, all that. So this one is, excuse me, brush lettering from A to Z. This one, I got this one off of Amazon, and I can't remember exactly the name of the person I got it from, but I believe it was Mommy Lay on YouTube. Her name is Lay Ralston. And what happened was she did a video with this book because everybody kept telling her you have beautiful handwriting, and she went through and basically said, you know, when you're hand lettering, it's not the same as your handwriting, because hand lettering and calligraphy, you're actually drawing the letters. So this goes over your strokes, the different types of pens you can use, and then it goes into your practice strokes. I haven't started this one yet, but I am going to. This is what I love, is when a book comes with a bunch of different fonts, because I feel like it gives you so many options to create so many different things. So yeah, this is Hand Creative Lettering and Beyond. I got this one off of Amazon. And then I have Spencerian Penmanship. So this actually comes with 5 books. Here's class number 1. This goes over the strokes with you. Got these off of Amazon, by the way. Class number 2 goes over the alphabet letters as you're going through it. Class number 3 is putting the letters together. Class number 4 is words, and then class number 5 is sentences. So yes, I got this one off of Amazon, and it is called Theory of the Spencerian Penmanship. So that's those, and then I'm trying to go through these. I don't even remember where I got this from. I think it might have been Hobby Lobby. But what I like about this book is it basically gives you, of course, all the books almost give you a background on the tools that you use and all that. But what I like about this one is it gives you a lot of different fonts to try, which most books do. But yeah, this one is, it just says calligraphy. Believe I got it from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so next are the notebooks. This one I got from Goulet Pen Shop, and this is French ruled. Another thing I'm working on in general is my handwriting, and this French ruled is basically set up with these lines so that you know how high to go with your letter height, your ascender and descenders. Ascender goes up, descenders down below. And so this is your baseline. So yeah, this is French ruled. I got it from Goulet Pen Shop. Excuse me. I'll go over this one in a minute. This one is from Kelly Creates. It's a black notebook. It is, oh yeah, it's lined. You just have to look real close. Can you see it now? The lines are on there. And this is to practice those, the colors that aren't just typical black. And I'll show you what I mean when I get into the different pens that I have. This is from Stettler. I actually bought a pen set, but this is actually just a practice pad with guidelines. So this came along with a pen set that I ordered as well. So this is another one from Kelly Creates. It is a journal. It's dot grid. Let me zoom in. And oops, sorry, hit the camera. With the dot grid, you can utilize it to excuse me, measure your letter height and things like that when you're writing. And then this one here is also from Kelly Creates. So you see I have my little pins in here, but these are different types. This one is excuse me, but you see I'm always just randomly writing stuff. This is me practicing drills. But this is the graph. I believe this one is, oh, this is also graph. This is just a plain black one, no lines or anything. And then this one is dot grid. Let me zoom in so you can see the dots. Dot grid. And then of course another graph. And one other dot grid. All of these are to practice, and the size that it is, it allows you to take it with you so you can practice anywhere. So that's these. And then this one here, I forgot what pen set it came with, but it's funny because the front and the back came off, so I can't tell you who it's from. I just know it came with the pen set that I ordered. But look at all these different fonts. It has Gothic, the Gothic with the slant, the lowercase letters of Gothic, Roman text. So yeah, it has a lot of different fonts in here as well. So that's those. Now, pens. So I will need a whole separate video to show you my full pen collection, because I have a lot of pens. And this, like these pouches that I'm showing to you, isn't even half. So when I was talking about that Kelly Creates black one, here is a bullet nib. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm just looking for the black one here. Okay. So this is the black one. I said it has no lines or anything, but this is I believe it's a jewel pen. Yeah, it's a jewel pen. So let me just write a word here. Look at that. Ooh, this is a beautiful green. Here with Kelly Creates, this is called, what's the name of it? Jade. And so this is made so it shows up on light and dark paper. This pen is. So I have this full set from Kelly Creates. Let me show it to you. With a few other pens sprinkled in there. Let me take the other ones out, just so there's no confusion. Okay, these are the jewel tone pens. These are bullet nibs by Kelly Creates. She also offers them in brush nibs. Look, all these pens were sitting in there with it. So that's what you'll find with me. I have pens everywhere, but nobody can use my special pens but me. Like, I actually buy cheap pens for everybody else to use, because people are pen thieves, especially if it's a nice pen. So if you want to get it back, that's a hack. Go to the Dollar Tree, get 10 pins for $1.25, and then keep those with you, so if someone asks you for a pin, you're not giving up your good ones. So pins. So it's good to have some of these Jelly Roll. Let me see if I can get it on here. There you go, Jelly Roll white pins. The reason why is you can use this to add highlights to your lettering. And then these, these are all different brush pens. This one is from Spectrum Noir. Let me just show you what this one looks like. You see that brush tip? Small. I have some from Graphite. This one is Kelly Creates. Look at this one. This is I believe this is a medium sized brush pen. And then this is just a generic one that I got off YouTube. So yeah, those are these pens. And then, oh, okay. So I have these in a bag here. These are a mixture between the Tombow Furinosuke. You see the small tip? And then this also has, this is Touch It. You see that tip? And then these are the jewel tones from Kelly Creates that actually come in a brush nib. So we can write that on. Let's see if we can do another dark page demonstration. I'm going to zoom in. Might help if I went the right way. Okay, that is my attempt at lettering the word hello with this pen. Look at that. Pretty colors. So yeah, these are the jewel tone brush pens from Kelly Creates. Here it is. They're all, you can see it better from this angle. All these are the jewel tones. And I have, so yeah. Okay, I have 2 more bags of pens to go through with you. I know this is a pretty long video, but it just kind of showing you inside of my world. The World of Crafting by Queen Kimmy. Okay, so this pen pouch I got from Hand Letter Design. And you see what I mean about having a million pens with me? So these, with the exception of these 3, these I got from Hand Letter Design. These are the Fabric Castell Pit Artist Brush, and it's a brush tip. So that's those. I already showed you this one. This is the Tombow Furinosuke. This one was in the last bag that I showed you. A black pencil in case you want to do some sketching beforehand. And this I got from Amazon. This is the Palomino Blackwing. Mild liner, where I get the mild liners from are many places. A lot of times I'll buy a pen kit and it'll be included in there. But this one's a mild liner. And this one is from the Martha Stewart lettering kit. This one here, I think it has her name on it. Yeah, see Stewart, Martha Stewart Crafts. This is, hold on, let me. This is one of those brush pens that has a wide range of shapes that it can make. And then here, so this is a mixture. This one is Spectrum Noir. Comes with the bullet nib and the brush nib. So I have a few of those in there. A common lettering pen is the Tombow. Tombow has large brush tip, and on the other side a small bullet nib. So let me see if that's all the ones I have in here. Excuse me. Okay, so that's the gist of it for now with what I have in here. Oh, and there's more. Here's an unopened Tombow Furenosuke. Here's a ruler so that if you can make your own guidelines if you're using a plain sheet of paper. I went through these. These are the Pitt Faber-Castell Pitt Illustrated Faith and Spectrum Noir. Okay, so this is the other pen that's from Martha Stewart craft kit. Just a plain old small tip, writing tip. These came from Diamond Press. I ordered this large kit from them, and it came with look, another unopened Tombow Furenosuke. But I ordered a large pen set from Diamond Press, and it came with all these markers, and they have brush tips, so of course I saved them to use for my lettering. So that's where all of these came from. So I have one more to show you. One more. I know I'm going through a lot, but I should be wrapping up soon here. Okay, so this is my calligraphy items. Oops, I dropped one. Oh, here it goes. Okay, so remember when I said I bought that manuscript? These are the pens that came with the manuscript. Let me just dump this out because it's a lot. Okay, so these are pens that you dip in the ink. Here's one of them, beautiful. Believe I got it off of Amazon. Here's another one. And you're writing like this. So these are the markers that come with the chisel tip. Let me explain. I remember learning this when I was in elementary. Learning how to do calligraphy. And I remember we used calligraphy pens. Oh, hold on, let me go through this one. See if I still got it. I haven't done it in a while, so I might be a little rusty. Bear with me. So you hold your pen at an angle. So I'm going to write, oops, I can't even see what I'm doing. So I'm going to write the letter A. That looks like a star. That's so funny. Let's try it again. Actually, you know what? That's one side. Let me try the other side. The other side is smaller, so I may have better luck with this. You see how small this one is? Okay. So if I hold this one like this, and I go up and then down. So you could also do it like this. See, that one looks better. But yeah, it's basically like this. If you hold it sideways, it's a thick line and you go down. Or if you hold it this way, it's a thin line and then thick when you come down. But yeah, I'll do more videos on that later. That was just to give you an idea of how these work. So allow me to move these. And okay, so I have 4 of those in different colors. So here's the rest of them. Okay, so this is a calligraphy pen, but it actually, this part is glass. It feels really good in the hand to hold. Another dip calligraphy pen. Another one. Here's another dip calligraphy pen. So what's interesting is if you look at, oh, this one. Beautiful green. I love green. And these are called nibs. They come in different sizes. Here's another one. So look, this is how it comes. So it comes with nothing inside of there. Can I zoom in? And then you take one of these and then stick it down in there. And that's how you write with it. I love this blue, and this has a nice matte filling to it. So all these are just different nibs that came with different pens that I bought. This one was just a set of nibs that came with one pen. So look, another blank pen, you stick it down in there. And that's how you write. Another manuscript pen. So if I open this, you'll be able to see the different size of the nibs that come with this. Like, look at this one. This is another tip to the manuscript. And this one is Schaefer. This one has a pretty wide tip. Here's the rest of the manuscript nibs and some ink to go with it. And then this is just a set of different nibs that I purchased. So yeah, that's all the pens that I currently have in the room with me. And this isn't even half of it. I don't even think this is a third of it. I have so many pens. I'll have to do just a completely separate video on that alone. So last but most certainly not least, another thing I am into is coloring. So I want to see if I can find some of my finished images. Okay, so yeah. So these were all colored with alcohol markers, and I bumped the whole table. My apologies. So I colored these, excuse me, with alcohol markers just to kind of get an idea of how they'd come out. Working on the shading and lighting. Look at this. I love her. Look at those cute little lips in her clothes. The cute little flower in her hair. Yeah, I date these, so if I decide to do it again when I go back to it, I'll know where I started and what it looked like. Look at this redhead. First time learning how to color red. Look at this little cutie. In the dress. This one working on the hair. Working on that hair again. Cute little purple. So look at that. I love that. I have to say this is probably my favorite hair color one that I did. And then here's the other side of it. Another one. Here's a different one. Another attempt at the redhead. So So these have all been colored with Spectrum Noir. This one was with the Ohuhu markers. Another one. My friend colored these for me. She's into art. Hey, these look so beautiful. And she did this one too. Look at that. She's so creative. And then she did this one for me. And then these are the last few that I colored in her. But yes, I'm into coloring using alcohol markers. Let me show you some of the markers that I have. I won't make you sit through all of them. So this one is the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers. I'll just pull one out to show you. So it comes with 3 colors. Where is it going? Light, medium, and dark. Here's the light color. Here's the medium color. Then here's the dark color. These are Spectrum Noir Tri-Blends. And this one is Crafter's Purple. This is a pen that they gave out if you ordered during one of their promotions. They would include, and that's an exclusive pen that they have. So yeah, I have those Tri-Blends. And then I also have some Copics. So this is of course just my personal opinion. Blending Copics is seamless compared to any other marker. I went to blend with a different color once with like 3 colors from Copics. It was super easy. Laid the 3 down, didn't require much work of like having to overcolor and things like that. Excuse me, guys. Hold on, I got one more here. I just wanted to show you my Copics real quick. And here's my current set of Copics. I know it's a lot of them, but I'm looking to build more just because of how easy it is to blend. But I am also learning how to blend with other colors as well. There's one more pen I want to show you, and the reason why is there's a story behind it. So this was a pen that I purchased. I believe this came from Glass Pen Company or something like that. I'll link the information below once I locate it. So this is actually a glass calligraphy pen. This is currently in a case so it doesn't break. This is a holder so that, let's see, if you put this here and you rest your pen down on it, you could rest it like this. And then this is the ink that it comes with, this pretty pink. So, funny story about this. So this is an Ida that's actually coming from overseas in Asia, and I saw it, the ad popped up for it on my birthday, and being that I love pens, I ordered one for myself as well as like a separate like 8-piece ink set. So my sister's like, I got your birthday present, go pick this up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I showed it to my husband. He's like, are you sure it came from your sister? And I'm like, yeah, where else would it come from? So he's like, your birthday present arrived. What does he do? Opens up this box. It's the exact same thing. And so he's like, that's why I was confused when you said it's from your sister. So mine arrives, and what is it? I ordered the exact same pen. So I have 3 of these, because I ordered it for myself on my birthday, so did my sister and my husband. But yeah, that's how I wanted to finish this video. If you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts, please leave them down below in the description. I am going to try to start expanding my channel to include more than diamond painting. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I love you. Sending you a heart.